Bonjour tout le monde, c'est Hugo, j'espère que vous allez bien. Aujourd'hui, comme vous pouvez le voir, on se retrouve dans un nouvel épisode de Red Dead Redemption 2. C'est l'épisode 9, je crois. Et on est directement parti avec la mission de Dutch qu'on peut voir directement. Dans le dernier épisode, on a aidé une famille allemande, etc. etc. Voilà.
It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that? Many times. I see I'm boring you, Arthur. What is it? We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties. We're thieves. You know, the world don't want us no more. We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Jose says that there's a trick around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
Voilà, j'espère que vous avez aimé cet épisode, c'était Hugo.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this crick you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would... My days are looking good and long. Always green crushing and bubble bursting.
Il a l'air gris, le vieux. Comme mon cheval. Allez, c'est une belle journée, on n'a pas besoin d'armes. Génial, je peux pas les enlever. On a besoin d'armes. Je vais en deuxième. Ah, voilà. Voilà, on est pacifiste.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, it was us.
A curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur. More Charles to me. It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipe some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you. I hope so. But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you. Of course. Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool. Whoa! Oh!
Hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat...
Well, look who it is.
Got myself in a spot. Well,
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy, Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted, man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, baby.
Come on!
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
De notre cher magicien.
Don't let them get away.
J'ai bien compris.
Guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive.
Ok.
Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best.
Il y en a déjà un qui va glisser là.
You sure I can't just shoot him?
No.
Ah non, il glisse pas.
Say that.
You said
Mais comment dire? Voilà. Bam, bam, on le roule dessus.
Bad train.
Enfin avec des très belles roues quand même.
Slow it down to go through the station. Now's our chance.
Police, arrêtez-vous.
Black carriage. You think you can jump on there?
Bien sûr, comme Tom Cruise.
Because you ride like my grandmother.
you are something else. You cop bastard. You do nothing.
Ah, ah, ah. Bam. Bien arrivé.
Come on. You stop them, I'll stop the train.
Stop.
Arrêtez-vous ou je vais sévir. Un point en moins. Allez, tu me donnes ton carnet, tu reviens samedi. Je te confisque ton téléphone. Allez, viens par là. Chacal. Alors, tu veux goûter à ma puissance? Aïe. Bam, ma puissance, la puissance, dès que j'arrive. Aïe. La puissance, dès que j'arrive. Oh bam. En plus il est tombé. Allez, allez. Je t'attends. Allez, allez. Ah putain, ça fait mal un couteau. Aïe. Non mais oh, c'est pas, tu t'es pas bien à la tête là. Bam, bam, bam. Aïe, putain. Allez, prends-toi ça dans la gueule. Allez, allez. Ah putain. Allez, dans la gueule, dans la gueule. Ah mais merde. Il est quasiment plus fort que le vieux dans le bar. Sauf que t'es pas le vieux dans le bar. Wouh. Ouais. Tout va bien. Bah.
Bring him out here. Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
What now?
Take him in. Come on. A fine job. Well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take them in. Follow me.
Bien
What
sûr.
about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain around here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Whoa. Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Course. En course. Oh, mon cheval a chier. Vous l'avez
Sooner
vu?
you get him off your horse, sooner we can get him in a cell.
C'était une œuvre d'art.
Okay, this way.
Hey, fellas.
Mr. Gray! We got it.
Very good. I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here,
Your idiot friend is free to go. No more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Now, I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
well, we're just honored to be here.
Make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I'll keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh, these better be ugly rooms. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where are you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out, rebel gold, marrying cousins, not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where do you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents. Some
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you out there.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time.
I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Allez,
Sure, why not?
un petit peu de pêche. Ça n'a jamais fait de mal à personne.
Why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I don't like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Allez, ça va être qui le plus rapide.
I'm running out, Rhodes. Get him right here.
Okay, fella.
Le mien.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Ça va?
What the hell?
Tout. Oh, ça va, c'est que des égratignures, hein. Culé. C'est marrant parce qu'en fait, il est presque mort. Ya. Alors, vous aimez bien cet épisode? Ah putain! Vous n'avez rien
How far is
vu.
this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still. And it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different
Il est
line.
tout sale.
It'll be worth
Il a
it.
perdu son
I
chapeau.
saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur. Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around. Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep.
Look out!
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones. Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county. We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember? Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Very funny.
Come on.
Timbuktu.
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gray? Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here. He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy. If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us.
This is the spot. Down to the left there. Oh, I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore.
Ah, un petit peu de pêche. Ça n'a jamais fait de mal à personne. Si?
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Pas de problème. Et on va prendre celle-là, elle m'a l'air pas mal, la toute première. Bon, l'autre, elle est coincée sur un rocher, donc c'est mort. Celle-là. Ouais, celle-là. Y'a aucun trou? Non, c'est bon, y'a aucun trou.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Y'a aucun trou, c'est bon.
Okay,
C'est bon.
come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. There's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go! Oh là là, Quels sont...
You boys are too old
Ah,
for real labor
il a son
no
chapeau.
more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
Il a récupéré... Oh. Mais voyons. Quelle est ma faute? C'est vrai que vu sous cet angle... oui.
Enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck to stupid fish.
Allez, on va se rapprocher du bateau.
That'll do too. Get us a bit deeper.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Worms it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
You got something biting, Arthur.
Now reel it in, Arthur.
Il m'a l'air pas mal ce poisson.
Okay, that was a bite. There he is. Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that.
À peine 1 kilo.
Told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass. This again?
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night. This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?" Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day,
Wow.
love someone, and buy some fish.
Good job, Arthur.
Oh, pas mal.
Grill up nice.
Non, il sera délicieux pour moi tout seul.
This fella back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." He replies, "Well, thought I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is. Oh, dear God. I'm not swimming ashore.
You hooked him?"
J'espère que vous entendez bien mon moulinet là.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost a puppy in him. Not to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon.
Handkerchiefs have
Ça mouline, ça mouline.
all over tall trees and great plains. We saw when we went back to Sean. Well, look
Je vais
at us
casser mon
now,
joystick
huh?
à la fin.
It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
Ah, c'est lent.
Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
Got ya.
Ouais, on arrête ça.
Looks like you got a bite, Arthur.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
Bon, j'ai entendu vos histoires, j'ai envie de mourir maintenant.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful. What about the horses? Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that girl to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I. that was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, round, round? Shall we go dance this round, round, round? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, round, round. We care not for the martial men that do our states disdain, but we care for the merchantmen that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, round, round. To them we dance this round, round, round. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back in camp think that we have too much fun.
Indeed not.
All right. I think we gonna be okay. I know. Well, I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I'm going to take it.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Oh là là.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. Just
Hudson, I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
Ouais. Bon, il y a une mission avec personne là.
Well, say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near me, sailor, and I'll...
What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife!
Enough, both of you. Well, come with me then. You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, so they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list. Can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Hum.
Yeah. You cool down then yet?
I guess. I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Mm. Here.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talked to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
Now what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now that's Dutch's idea. All mail sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, or whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. We got work to do. Okay, here we are.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No, you insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools and rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and buy some food to eat. No guns.
You sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Dégage. Casse-toi. Bouge. Dégage. Oh là là.
Careful there.
T'as un problème?
Oh dear.
Careful there.
Oh dear.
Oui. Un problème?
Careful there.
T'as un problème? Mhm. Mhm.
Can I help you,
Bonjour.
mister?
Yes, I would like to post a letter.
All right. Okay, no trouble.
Thank you.
Maintenant tu vides la caisse. Ah là là.
What are you playing? God, no!
Connard. Allez. Allez. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh.
Take it easy. I'm just kidding.
Oh, come on!
Allez, viens. T'as peur? Eh, tu voulais me frapper avant. Allez. Putain. Oh là. T'es qui toi? Putain. Incroyable ça. Et toi là? Putain. Oh désolé. Putain, putain. Allez, viens. Tiens.